The Scarf by Justin Meckes. Crow was in his nest when Mr. Squirrel joined him at the top of the oak tree. Crow said, My, is that a new scarf, Mr. Squirrel?" "It is." Crow leaned forward for a closer look. "Wherever did you get it?" "I found it by the creek." Crow put his book down. "You found it, did you?" "Yes," said Mr. Squirrel. "Then is it possible that someone lost it?" asked Crow. "As a matter of fact, I believe I've seen Muskrat wearing a handsome orange scarf just like that one." "Well," said Mr. Squirrel, "I suppose that might be the case. You could try to find the rightful owner." "Are you sure that's necessary?" Crow answered, "It's always necessary to do the right thing, Mr. Squirrel. That scarf could have been a gift." "Perhaps," said Mr. Squirrel, "but it does go quite nicely with my coat." Crow rose to his feet then, saying, "Let's say you took that very coat off because you'd grown warm working with your acorns. Then you walked off and forgot it." Mr. Squirrel furrowed his brow as Crow continued, "What if someone like Toad came along and took your coat, tried it on, and because it looked nice, decided to wear it as his own?" "I doubt it would fit Toad," said Mr. Squirrel. "It would be too big." "I could say the same thing about your new scarf," said Crow. Mr. Squirrel looked at the orange scarf once more. "It does seem a tad long now that I take another look. Maybe I should go and see if it belongs to Muskrat." "If you think that would be the right thing to do," said Crow. "Would you like me to go with you?" No, I can manage." "Very well," said Crow, before sitting and turning his attention back to his book. Mr. Squirrel climbed down the oak tree, which was difficult to do while wearing a scarf that was much too big. As the gray squirrel was making his way to Third Fork Creek, he happened to meet Toad. Toad said, "Now that's a handsome scarf you've got there, Mr. Squirrel." Mr. Squirrel nodded. "Yes, it is. I found it by the creek." "Finders keepers, that's what I always say," said Toad. "Perhaps," said Mr. Squirrel, "but Crow thought someone might be missing such a nice scarf. So I think I'll try to find the owner." "Suit yourself," said Toad, before hopping away. Mr. Squirrel continued down to the creek, right to the spot where he'd found the orange scarf. Muskrat was rising out of the water just as he arrived. "My scarf!" he cried. "You found it!" "It is yours, then," said Mr. Squirrel as he handed the scarf to a very wet and very happy Muskrat. "Indeed it is," said Muskrat. "I took it off before going for a swim." Mr. Squirrel nodded, then decided to see if Crow was as clever as some of the other animals in Third Fork Creek believed. "Just out of curiosity," he said, "that scarf of yours wasn't a gift, was it?" "It was," said Muskrat as he wrapped the scarf around his neck. "I see," said Mr. Squirrel as he shook his head and muttered, "It appears our dear Crow has done it again." "Again?" said Muskrat. "Crow knitted me another scarf? He gave me this one just last year." The gray squirrel grimaced as he turned away. "Well," he grumbled, "he might have told me that.